Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another episode of my E30. Actually, it came sooner than I thought. Most likely most of you are wondering why the hell this thing behind me doing here. Well, there's a reason for that, and the reason is my friend who did the welding and restoration to the car had some issues with the garage owner where the car was, and I got a phone call I think 2 weeks ago, and he told me that he has to get rid of the car. So what should I do? Well, there was nothing to do except rent a trailer and drag it back in the garage. I think you are asking that is the bodywork done? No, not at all. Some rusty spots are fixed, but this is, I think, maybe 20% of the car is done. So I have 80% to go. Well, we have. So, and I thought, what should I do? Should I start looking for another welder, which isn't easy actually, because I knew the guy, I know him many years, and I know that he's doing a quality job, and I don't have to worry or I don't have to question him all the time. Does it do it like I want to and everything when it comes to restoration? And that's where my trust issues come along. Well, still, I don't know. I don't trust people easily, so it's really hard to find a decent guy who will do the same quality welding like he did with the same amount of money. And I looked around, and if it comes to a restoration, then I believe you all know that this is not like a 2-week work or a 2-day work or 2-hour work. It takes a lot of time, skills and effort to restore an old car. And unfortunately, I couldn't find anyone who would take my car and make it look like new again. So now we came to that point that I think I have something to learn, which has been really long time on my to learn list, and that's called welding. I bought the welding machine. I have all the equipment I need except some of the tools, but these I will buy, step by step. But first I have to learn how to weld sheet metal, how to cut everything out, how to measure, how to drill the holes, how to spot weld and everything. So this is basically a welding school for me. I believe I'm gonna be a self-taught guy, and that's why I decided I try to complete the car by myself. From time to time I'm gonna call some friends that they will come and help or share the knowledge with me, but I rather ask questions before I do something stupid. So here we are, here's the car, here are all the parts, new and old parts and everything. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do my first sheet metal welding ever. Not today, but in the future. I have some other things to take care of before I can start with the car, and I'm trying to arrange all the tools and sheet metal and everything, so I have everything when I'm gonna start with it. I don't know how it will turn out, to be honest. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but most of you who are watching that video at the moment scratching their head and thinking, what the hell this guy is gonna do? Yeah, well, this is the way I'd like to think of it. I'm learning along the way. If I do something wrong, I ask help. Of course, I'm trying to ask help before I'm doing something wrong, but yeah, that's how it is. That's how it will be. There's so much to think of and so much to learn. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out all the words I'm gonna say to you, and it's gonna be interesting. In my head, everything, it's easy. Come on, you just cut the hole, measure the new piece, weld it back in, and that's it. But I think I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna turn it on its side, and I'm gonna show you what has been done and what needs to be done. Prepare yourselves. It's gonna be, I don't know, is it gonna be a long video? But I'm quite sure that a lot of rust spots will be visible on the video. So, but yeah, give me a little bit of time. I'm gonna clean everything and make ready for the body rotisserie. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, give me a sec. So let's start from the back. What certainly needs to be done is here, that edge which holds the seal for the trunk. This is a bit bad. Also the number plate holes. Nothing beautiful here. Here's the dent, rear frame, here's the hole, rusted, here's pretty bad, the corners, this one, well, it's fixable, but I don't know, I have to grind it down so we can really see the damage. The right side is a bit better, the corner, the under section or the lower section, here's the hole, and in the boot, well, there is some surface rust, but when we clean it properly, yeah, well, here's the, when we clean it properly, there will be something visible for sure. Here's a big dent, we need to hammer it down a little bit. Here's a little bit of rust. The left side also will be, I think there will be surprises. Other than that, everything else looks quite okay. Then the rear, how you call it, rear shelf, something like that. Someone has drilled a hole for a subwoofer. This one I'm gonna fix the hole, and I don't want that here. If I need to install a subwoofer, here it is for that, but I'm not sure. Then I'm gonna show you the sides later. Then the front, well, battery box, not bad, but I have the whole new piece here, so I'm gonna replace it. Then the corner, right one, well, there was a piece of metal here, but not anymore. I have this piece as well, new. This is the baddest place. Actually, the dealership was selling these upper parts, but it's unavailable at the moment, and I don't know. It's not really hard to manufacture itself, so I'm not worried about that. On the right side, left side, I'm sorry, left side, not too bad. But here's also not ventilation holes, but bad as well. And I have the new piece as well. Then the front nose frame, I would say. It's not so bad. As you see, it has been involved in a crash because this doesn't look original, I'm quite sure. And also here's the little bend, which shouldn't be here. Then the right side, this everything is almost decent. There is something, but nothing major. I'm gonna cut it open and see what's underneath. Then the left side, this is also just surface rust, and the shit place is here. I have to get rid of the shock towers, and then we can replace that part here. Also we can see how bad is the strut tower itself. So this looks not very beautiful. Other than that, not very bad, but there is work to do. And inside, floor panels, both of them gone. The left side is much worse than the right side, and someone already fixed it, but I don't know when. At least there is some signs of fixing before. So yeah, this looks also quite rusty. Then there's few holes. Oops. Rear floor panels are okay. Here's already some work done by my friend. Here is also, as you can see, the floor panel is gone. Well, this side is good. Here's only one small piece, and I don't know, maybe I should just cut out the pieces I need to replace, not the whole panel, but we will see during the restoration process. Here's also a small hole. This is the seat attachment point, seat attachment or seat attachment screw holes or whatever. Here's also a little bit of surface rust, but nothing too bad. Small car, but lot of work to do. Let's inspect it underneath. This one I already showed you. This is really bad. The strut tower, I don't know. It's quite thick metal, and looks like it's made out of two pieces. Maybe I can just replace the top one. Here's some beautiful holes, rust. Well, the bottom is, it's falling apart. The jacking point, I don't know how bad is it inside. Soon we will find out. Hole, rust. A hole. Here's needs some cleaning. Here's hole here. Fuel pump bracket. This is really bad. I managed to find new bracket. Well, there is other piece of the bracket which is, well, gone. I managed to find it from Norwegian website, E30 Garage Norway or something. Oh, this is bad. Looks inside is looking okay, but the outside is gone. New plates. manufactured at home. Here is the wheel arch, outer wheel arch, also bad. Here, rust, holes, stuff like that. This one is not good. Here's some holes. Also there was some kind of bracket, I don't remember which one. I have all the old brackets somewhere in the box. This one is, I think this one we will cut off as well, because looks like it's rusted underneath. This is the rear differential mount. The wheel, spare wheel thingy, whatever, looks decent. This is all new, painted white, all what he managed to do. This, so yeah, this one we're gonna remove. Yeah, this side is okay. Outside good, but now there's already holes. Yeah, well, I made it worse. The front corners. And this is the battery box from underneath. And the strut tower. And there's also some metal pieces missing. This is all new, fabricated in the house. There are some holes. Yeah, the inner wheel arch. And this is also really bad. I have to remove it piece by piece. Yeah, this is how it is. So, this was the short review, how bad it actually is. Well, it's better than most of the cars I've seen, but there is a lot of work to do, and that's for sure, and I believe you all agree with me. But as I said before, we take one step at a time, and let's see how long it's gonna take us to finally get it on the wheels and to the paint booth. I have no idea. It's gonna be interesting saga. A lot of episodes and a lot of cursing, that's for sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that short review, and if you have something to recommend, there's a comment section below. You can write it there and let me know your opinion about everything I'm gonna do or everything I'm gonna about to do. And I hope I see you soon when I'm gonna start the project. I'm not sure, but somewhere in the middle of December. Time will tell. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Bye bye and take care.